Hello everyone, this is the Navy Kangaroo. Thanks for joining today. As always, I'm a 100% free team, and there's a 100% Tigers deck. That was the ad pack, which is terrible as usual, and same with the daily free pack. Oh, no, we got a gold. And so we're starting hot. We are starting hot today. We love when we start hot like that. 2 Sigs that we're going to get today, at least, and also at least 2 primes today. So let's get right into it. And I got a couple awesome teams to feature, which will be a lot of fun. And on top of that, I got some more strategy to talk about and a little bit of discussion about some of the game modes. So let's go ahead and start with the Sig packs, and we'll go ahead and open these 2 right now. One of them's from the club store, and another one is from the the spring training store. So here we go. Let's see a Tiger. Tiger. Let's see it. And we have, we have 1 gold. We'll start with that gold. And it's it's a Cleveland Guardian. Plesac. Okay. Well, let's see this one. Maybe a Tiger. Tiger's pitcher would be great. Let's see it. And Zach Greinke. Okay. That's a decent Greinke. It's one of the worst Greinke's you get. But this, I'll tell you what, this Plesac right there, 74 overall for basic. That is a really, really sick card. Much sicker than I gave it credit for at the beginning. Wow, that's a good one. We have 2 of these prime packs. They're both from the the spring training store. So let's go ahead and see it. Prime. And we have, bam, lightning bolt. We got a diamond. We got a diamond prime. That is sick. Let's see what we have. Could this be the Max Scherzer diamond? And we have a royal. Who could this be, huh? A prime Gordon, huh? Well, that's a, 70 overall. That's okay. His speed's low. Everything else is pretty good for a left fielder. So that's sick. It's a diamond. So that's really, really awesome. I will combo him with a couple other diamonds. And look, we got a gold now. We got a gold on top of that. So we are really, really... And, there's a Max Scherzer gold. Wow. Oh, man, if this was the diamond. Oh, man. Well, I've been waiting to actually pull this one. I got it from the event, but I still have to... the Pick Your Player event, but I still have to upgrade him to diamond. And I'm going to talk about a couple of ways I'm looking at doing that. But that's great. I'm glad I got that Tigers Prime. We'll go ahead and just open this up right now. So let's go ahead and use this just so we can see what's in the next one. Because I think there's, a red one next. So we'll go ahead and see. What do we have next week? We have, we got a lot of great skill stuff next week. And I will need, we don't have one of those blue ones, one of those skill select change tickets, but that's okay. We'll go ahead and start with, we have a couple of these diamond team select packs. Maybe we get another one of those Max Scherzers or a vintage diamond. I don't want to underestimate vintages. So excited about that Max Scherzer. I'm tripping over my words right now. And a Tyler Nevin and a Cisnero. Okay. Well, we'll keep going. Not really what I was looking for, but we'll keep pushing through this. And I should be talking more where I get all these from, because I am a free team. I've been questioned about that before. Are you really a free team? Yes, I am, and I'll tell you where I got all these. This one was just from Club Mode every 2 weeks. And let me see what I need now. Those Ultimate Team Select Packs. So let's see something good. Nope, no diamonds here. So, well, I guess it's just 1 at a time. I thought it said I had 4 on there. I guess I only had 1. Need to get my eyes checked sometimes. So let's go ahead and see what we get here. Bam, lightning bolt with ultimate packs and 2 diamonds. 2 diamonds. What do we have? We have we have an Alex Lang down there. Okay. And well, that's, a Colorado Rocky. I've seen more Oakland A's decks than I have Rockies decks. And I play a lot of PvP. I played a ton of PvP last cycle. I ended up actually in PvP. What did I end up? I ended up number 20. My rank was number 20. I was almost 1100, but it was it was a good week. So let's go ahead and open up these rank coin random boxes. So we'll use both of them. Can always use those skill training tickets and 100 condition drinks. That's interesting, 100 condition drinks. So we'll go through as many packs. Oh, I got those vintage packs. I got to hit those vintage packs because maybe we could pull a legend out of there. And speaking of legend, I think I'm going to take a second and upgrade my Alan Trammell, or try to at least, because, you know, the good thing about the legends is all 3 skills are maxed out pretty much with the skill distribution. Man, we got nothing out of there. Okay. So, and Trammell, no, I only have 2 of those. I'll go ahead and try it anyway. I'll go ahead and try this anyway. I'll take a risk because my 3rd skill is a silver, but it is Training Junkie, which helps. You know, Training Junkie is one of the better silver skills you could get because increased power, connectivity, and eye, which is good. So we'll go ahead and use, oh, it's locked right now. So I have to unlock it first. Well, that's taking too long. So I'm not going to mess with that right now. Let's do some quick combos. I'll get to your teams. I do want to say, got to remember to do, not that one. Where is it? You have to remember to do Pick'em. Pick'em is back, and Pick'em's great. Love Pick'em. So make sure you do it, because I think it was 2.5 years or probably 2 seasons ago, I got my diamond upgrade ticket from Pick'em, which was super exciting. I was able to, what did I use that for? I think my JD Martinez Prime. Can't say for sure that I used it on that, but I used it on something, and it was very helpful. So make sure you do Pick'em. I will give you some strategy for Pick'em, but usually what I do is I look at the odds, I look at the betting odds, and see anything that's like 250, that's like minus 250 or over, and I usually go with that. But what I won't do is pick the same team 3 times in a row. I just won't do that, especially before, even if they have high odds to win. If it's before like a road trip or, you know, back-to-back away series, you know, there are all sorts of things that I know the odds makers take in consideration, but I just don't trust teams to win. You know, I don't trust the Dodgers to win 15 straight games, so I'll only do 2 games in a row at one team. My other rule is I never pick the Tigers or against the Tigers. I just don't, because, and same with betting, even though I don't really bet on sports very much. Every once in a while, if I'm in Vegas or something, I'll do it, but I never bet on my favorite teams just because I like to keep that separate. I still like to be a fan sometimes. But some of you know, fantasy football is different, or fantasy baseball is different. I'll do whatever. You know, I'll pick Tigers. I'll pick players who are playing the Tigers. Okay, here we go. We'll do one more of these combos, and we'll keep going. What do we have here? What do we have? We got a long hair right there. So let's try to get this long hair. And I think for Cincinnati, so let's go with the dark. Yay, we got him. We got him. See, it highlighted that card. I still haven't heard why they highlight some of those like that, but they just highlighted it, and I went ahead and picked it. So we'll go ahead and combo a couple diamonds. Maybe we get a prime out of here or something. And we don't. The best card on there is, I don't know. Probably, is this a live card? Are we doing live stuff now? No, that's not live. Okay. I thought I saw something live. And look at that Max Scherzer. That is a sweet Max Scherzer. Man, it's just too bad it's not the diamond. But it's okay because I could use it to upgrade. I'm not gonna waste time training him right now. But anyway, so because, you know, it's always good to train them at the silver level, obviously, because it's cheaper as far as points go. So let's go ahead and look at your teams. There are a couple of you who sent me your teams that I'll get to next week. I appreciate every one of those, and I read them all. So let's go ahead and look at friends. So let's go to this list. And I got to get to Clare Brock first because I think it's a she, but if it's a he, I'm sorry. But let's just say they emailed me or messaged me a long time ago, and I took a little hiatus, so I never got to this team. And finally, I saw it in my comments today. So we'll go ahead and look at this. This is a Yankees. I'm sorry, not a Yankees team. I have a Yankees team next. This is Cleveland Guardians. So we have one Sig here, and that's a Santana, and for the batters anyway. And that's a pretty sick Santana. Really, really good development, and the distribution of development. That's pretty, you know, that's a really solid card right there. I will say this. Clare Brock, same thing that I do. I keep my, I don't really care about catcher's fielding, so I really like how you develop that. Milton Bradley, I haven't seen this card in the game for a long time, and I would start boosting up those. Well, now, I don't know. What are you using your black diamonds for? I want to know what the next thing you're using your black diamonds for. And you got pretty good skills on this. You got trips gold, I guess. How much do you play? I really want to know how much you play this team because, your skills can use some. A lot of these skills aren't full, and like I would get this Ramirez full. And what you really have to do right now is focus on, and you only have one Sig, okay, and that's fine. But what you really need to do right now is focus, and be very, very, very conservative with your black diamonds. Only use them on players that you think you're going to have long term because you don't want to waste stars. Look at that. That is some sick development right there because you really boosted everything. Stamina, the one thing, stamina, I think it's more important when you play, better teams in league mode, higher levels. And then we got this hand, and I saw you had the pitcher's chemistry for hand, which is good, right? Pitcher's chemistry is key. You got to have someone to have pitcher's chemistry. You probably don't want it to be your closer because you could use that skill in a different way. So let's see if you end up getting some sort of Sig closer or a different type of, a prime closer or just someone better than that. I would move that dude to like your long relief or something, long relief, as you continue boosting up your skills. But as you are growing your folks, don't invest a lot of anything in someone you're not going to have long term. Like I would keep this Quantrill 69, I would keep this McKenzie for a while. I would keep this Clevenger for a while. And definitely that Plesac for a while. I just got that Plesac Sig. That Quantrill is only 69 overall, so I know that's the most developed one right now. But as far as that Quantrill goes, I wouldn't invest anything more because that's probably your first pitcher out of your lineup once you start black diamonding other folks and boosting your rotation with Sigs and with Prime. So thanks a lot, Clare Brock. Sorry it took me so long to get to your team, but I will, a really great team. Let me know if it's a free team or not. Here we go to Unholy Yanks. Thanks, Unholy Yanks, for sending me that friend request. I appreciate it. And you have a sick team, 122.5 overall. This team is a nightmare for PvP mode. But here's the thing I'll say about this team. I was looking at it earlier, and this is what makes it tough. This Dawson's good, right? This Dawson's sick. And I'm sure you get really, really good production from it. All of your players, I looked at them, all of them, you did great development on it. The only thing I'll say is you have the Stanton, right? You have the Stanton Sig. What's the Stanton Sig at? Stanton Sig's at 67 overall, so maybe not the highest Stanton year, but his fielding's, pretty low fielding, pretty low speed, and, decent power and stuff. But the one thing I'll say, you don't like having, that type of Sig on the bench. I get it. It's not Black Diamond yet, but who's, with this crowded outfield, you got McCutchen, right? And that's a sick McCutchen Sig. And you got this Judge Prime, which is 72 overall. So whose place is that Stanton going to take? Is it going to take Andre Dawson's place? And this Ruth, you can't put this Ruth in the outfield or really remove him. I mean, you did a really great job with the development, keeping the defense low. If that Ruth is going to be your designated hitter, but where does that Stanton go once that Stanton's Black Diamond? And I'm assuming you're Black Diamonding that Stanton right now. Okay, and the Posada, I think I've seen some people with Yogi Bear on there. The Posada's good too. And it seems like you really focused your development on, you have a lot of fielding on there too. So again, was that intentional? Did you want a lot of fielding for your catcher? I'm just, like I said before, I am just not big on high fielding catchers. I don't care if people steal bases. I don't. Some people I think do, and even PvP, I don't care. I just don't care. And here's a quick beef about PvP, and I'll go right back to this. The pickoff stuff is getting out of control with PvP. I mean, come on. There's no way to stop the pickoffs. I don't know how to, not take a lead off. there's just no way of doing it. So it's just by chance. You're going to get thrown out at, you're going to get picked off at first, and it's really frustrating sometimes. But look at this, 75 overall for this Marichal, and the development distribution is just, it's just dynamite. Although if I do play this guy, if I've ever played you in PvP, I'm going to take a lot of pictures from, I'm going to make your Marichal fatigue, because everything else on there is really, really good except for stamina, and skills are great. That is a sick ace. You got a great Severino. Look at this thing. And this Clemens, man, 71 overall Clemens. And, it's kind of weird because Clemens, look at how high his stamina is compared to the velocity. So it's in the basics down there, the 74 compared to 71. Kind of weird that he's got high stamina like that. They kind of did the same thing with Verlander a little bit, with the newer Verlanders. So Chapman, really sick skills, and I know it's going to be tough, but you're going to have to get a legend skill for Chapman, I think. Untouchable and dominant pitcher are good, so he's probably fine for now, and I'm sure this Gagne, you're looking at probably Black Diamond this. But look, winning streak, I love winning streak. That's a great one, and really, really sick Gagne. Your bullpen, I'm wondering which League Master Mode season you're in. Are you in 2031? Because I'm kind of stuck at 2030 right now. I can't get to 2030. I tried and I lost the first 11 games in a row. Even though I'll finish like 110 and like 52 in the 2030 season, I get completely blown away in 2031. So anyway, I'm wondering, Unholy Yanks, which League Master Mode season you're in. Thanks for sharing your team. I really appreciate it. And you all, if you've sent me a message, you are in the lineup for